Hi, this is Terry. Today is April 9th, 2023. Happy Easter if you're celebrating Easter. So today I'm going to be removing this Rose of Sharon in my garden. So this Rose of Sharon has some history behind it. So in 2020, I was not able to find any Rose of Sharon for sale for some reason. I went to the different box stores and also my local garden centers, but for some reason they didn't have any of this plant for sale. So um, one of the local nurseries had a Rose of Sharon sitting, or I guess it was growing on their property, and I asked if I could take a few cuttings, and they said that I could, so I was very thankful. So I was able to, I guess, rooted a few of them, and I gave some away, and I saved a couple for myself. I think one died, but anyway, I was able to keep this alive. So it's beautiful. I love the blooms. They're more of the purplish, pinkish, but more purple, and it's so beautiful. The only thing that I didn't like about it was the fact that it's a host to this worm caterpillar. Um, I don't know what it's called, but anyway, I I just don't want it in my garden anymore, and I'm very afraid of caterpillars and worms. And I know what you're thinking. Like worms are very helpful, the earthworms, but I know they're helpful. It doesn't, doesn't mean I still can't be afraid of them. Um, and I'm also afraid of like different caterpillars that I see in my landscape. So there was just so many, and I had another hibiscus that I was growing, and it also had a lot of caterpillars or these little worms on it as well. So I removed that last season. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and remove this as well because I don't want to be a slave to my garden anymore. I want it low maintenance, and that means I don't want to have to spray, and I don't usually spray anything in my garden. Just maybe a few things like the liquid fins and the slug bait. So maybe eventually you know, I won't have to do that anymore. I'll just have to figure out some other ways. But anyway, yeah, I want it to be something that I can enjoy. I didn't want to be freaked out by these worms that I see, or just them eating up all the leaves, and not to mention the beetles, Japanese beetles as well. So I know I'm sad about it, but I think in the long run it'll be better for me, my well-being. Now, I'm not squirmish when it comes to like other bugs, like spiders. Um, I'm not squirmish. I don't mind seeing them in the garden, but anything that slithers, I'm afraid of them. I guess I have a phobia. So, anyway, that's that. So, I'm, I know it's may not be something that um, you want, or you might think that, I'm doing the wrong thing, but I think in the long run, I'm doing a good thing because, um, you know, it's not, if it's not going to bring me joy anymore, then I figure that it's better to just take it out. And that's the nice thing about gardening. This is your garden, and you are allowed to do whatever you want. And, you know, I don't think I'm hurting anybody by removing this. And I know it's bittersweet, but just want to let you know that I didn't just decide it one day to just remove this. I have thought about it a lot. And I think I might be removing my roses as well. I'm going to try it for one more season at least and see. But the other thing I'm going to be removing also are my mob head hydrangeas as well. They're not bringing me joy anymore. So I mentioned that already, that I may be removing my mob head hydrangeas. And since this winter's weather has been not so good, maybe that's just a good sign for me to go ahead and remove it. So anyway, I thought about, you know, spraying it, but I don't want to. I'm just not going to spray it because I have my garlic here too. And I'm not going to be giving it away either because I'm one of those, you know, I'm not going to give a plant away that I don't think it's good for someone to have it anyway. Because I don't like it. I don't like that it has all these worms. I don't want to bring any pests to other people's garden as well. So I might have roots popping up or growth. I'm so sorry. That means I'll be able to plant something else over here. Look at this. Can you see that? Yeah, the Groot is pretty aggressive. Oh. All right, I have another hibiscus, water hibiscus in the front. So same with this one. This is actually called a water hibiscus, but anyway, this one has beautiful pink blooms. But again, I was seeing the same thing last year. It seems like with the two of them, it seems like I was bothered by the defoliated foliages versus you know, enjoying the blooms. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out too. Actually, this is a lot tougher than I thought. Get a lot of water runoff here, so I thought it was a good idea to put it in here. So these little guys off too, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be rooted in pretty easily. So the last thing I'm going to remove today are these mobhead hydrangeas, the part of the Endless Summer series, and I have a few other mob heads too that I'm not sure the specific varieties. So I am removing these for a different reason. So as you know, I'm in zone 7B, and we get lots of rain over here, which is really good for hydrangeas. They love water. The problem is that we get a lot of rain, and because of that, at some point, they're going to get these fungus infection, and the leaves will be all spotted, and I just don't like that. Now, I know that people say, it's not really a big deal because it's usually towards the end of the season, but anyway, I just think it's time to let them all go and put something else in that I will enjoy a lot better, and it's going to be low maintenance for me. And like I said, the blooms are beautiful, but that's the other thing too, they get very droopy. And again, but the droopiness is not really a big deal for me, but the spots are really not something I enjoy, and they got zapped by the freezing temperatures we got, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be getting blooms this season anyway. But I'm just going to go ahead and take them all out. It's sad. I know it's one of the things that I don't want to do because I love hydrangeas. If I were to live in a different environment, I would just keep them. All right, so these are the final ones I'll be removing today. Again, they all died. I don't see any buds for the season. And I want to be able to plant other things, but you can see, this is what the rain does constantly. So I'm thinking of putting in a coleus. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be something that that's not gonna have some deep roots here, because I do have some drainage pipes running through here, maybe close to here. I'm not sure. I haven't found them yet here, but I know that the drainage pipes are running through here, and it'd be good to plant something not as permanent or with deep roots. So anyway, again, it is pretty sad, but I think it's, in the long run, it'll bring me more joy planting something that I'm going to enjoy looking at versus getting, not enjoying because of the foliage that's not, that don't look good anyway. I mean, I don't mind if they don't look good, but they don't look good because of the fungal infection. So that's the problem there. There is a hydrangea that's original to the house that's behind the camera. I'm not sure. I mean, I think I'm going to remove that too. right, everybody. This is, I'm getting a lot of darkness right now, so you're getting some iPhone lighting. But anyway, I removed all 8 hydrangeas and then the 2 hibiscus plants. And look what happened there. It's kind of messy right now. Not kind of, very messy. I'm going to clean up this area a little bit after I say goodbye to you for today. So this third one right here gave me the most trouble. It had some deep, thick roots. Anyway, yeah, if a plant is not giving you joy, then definitely remove that plant or those plants and put in something that will bring you joy in the future years. But anyway, I'm glad I removed these, and I'm looking forward to planting something that I will like so much better. So thank you so much for watching. If you had any questions or comments, please write them down below. And I'm so sorry for the bad lighting right now. And thank you so much again. Until my next video, bye-bye.